he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good.
That's well executed there on third down. I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Here goes Stroud again. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
Well, they certainly had their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
Here we go. 118. What's up?
Mixon with a first down carry. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down at 48. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, it's not time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
From a couple of yards beyond midfield, here's second and 8.
118. What's up?
And Stroud now to throw. And the Raiders have got him. Max Crosby picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
That's his second sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Here's Stroud. That's complete. It's Jalen Miller. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to fourth down.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down. That is caught. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on fourth down. So a big play there on fourth, and now first and 10 at the 30.
At the 30-yard line.
Now Stroud. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Ball on the 30 as they come up second and 10.
All right. 18. What's that? 2J.
Stroud. And he slings one that's incomplete.
What will look like a march to the end zone is in a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Here we go. Let's go. 18. What's up?
From the gun on third down, here's Stroud. And he'll complete this one to Barrios. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. First target, first catch, and a first down.
How about a nod to the sequence of plays they're putting together here? This has been death by 1,000 paper cuts on this drive. But this is one of their best plays yet, and they're able to move it down into the red zone.
A toss left, Mixon. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. He's got a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's second and 4.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
4 yards remain on second down. Ball on the 10.
What's up? 18. What's up? Wait.
Looking to throw. Stroud. Pass complete. Joe Mixon out of the backfield. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Texans football, but they trail here as we get started in the 4th quarter. This offense so far on 3rd down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. Losing 4 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
There's no rush to shut it down. Whenever I get your money up, believe when I got put money down. I'm betting the odds on all of us. I do it for all of my people now. Who did on everything that I love.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. 4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Stroud. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Takedown from 10 yards out. And the Texans have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running with football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 53 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
And this is exactly what you're looking to do offensively. If you can start stringing some runs together like this, you'll keep churning out first downs, and that's going to put you in a great position to carry this one home.
Smith. He's going to wind up and air it out. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Just because you got the lead in the 4th, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Look at this, a tight end carry. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him a 1st down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the 1st down. A nice run right there.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 39-yard line. Off of play action. Here's Smith. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. Defense went 3-4. They got some push from the inside.
And this is something in a 3-4 you don't normally get because the nose tackle who got the sack, he's usually responsible or ends up getting double-teamed and sometimes triple-teamed. How about him working his way back and putting the big guy on the ground?
Downfield and caught by Thornton. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 21. A good pickup there, 22. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a play fake, and it's Smith. turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Texans are right back in this football game.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Here we go.
The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this 4th quarter deficit. And this series could very well determine our outcome. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Finding Mixon here again on back-to-back plays. And he'll be out right at the 35. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Stroud off the play fake. And the comeback may stall out. It's intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Hey, we go.
After the interception, here's Smith. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
His back has been dependent on safety valve all game, so he went back to him, but his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10. They're going to run this with a tight end. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Gino down a throw. Oh, no, he lost the football. The defense says they have it. They do. One play into the ball game, an early turnover.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit, because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden, they heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field, and they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim lead here in the 4th, a costly turnover. Here's 1st and 10. Following the fumble recovery, Stroud. That's complete to Dell. And he'll be corralled right around the 34.
And the Texans.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a one-score game.
34-yard line.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Here's Stroud. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down by Larry Ogunjobi. In there to drop him as that clock continues to run.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Stroud to throw it. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, here we go.
Now Smith. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. A turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
3rd down is a down both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact.
And they're going to fake it. He wants to throw it here. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on down.
I remember being taught that cliches have become so for a reason. A lot of times they're true, right? What's that they used to tell us about letting sleeping dogs lie? But this one wasn't sleeping. Maybe it was just slumbering a little bit. But taking that gamble there, you've got the lead. You may have ignited them now that they stopped you.
That's exactly right. If you take the points here, you don't shift momentum necessarily on that play. You probably just did. Now Stroud. Flushed out right. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Rough with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Stroud. That'll be pulled in downfield by Collins. Touchdown, Houston. Nico Collins, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. That's now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. This one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Smith to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Will Anderson in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. They'll come up now on 2nd down. Smith. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the 2nd quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
And that is too far out in front of his intended target, incomplete.
And it doesn't look like they wanted to get down the field in 10-yard increments. They wanted the big shot there. That could have set him up just outside of field goal range if he comes down with it. But it winds up incomplete.
And now a high kick here as they'll try to cover this one. And this ball is going to be touched down just shy of midfield.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
This is first and 10.
Here we go.
To throw is Stroud. Throw right side, taken in by Collins. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30.
In a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's first and 10. Inside handoff to Mixon. And he's got it down to the 28. And now they're going to get the timeout. A huge play has him in field goal range with a chance to win. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. His first attempt of the afternoon, and it's for the win. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And the Texans are going to win the football game. That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the fourth quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come-from-behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.
So for the Texans, it's a critical win for them as it gets them to 9-6 on the year. And they will hit the road next week. Meanwhile, for the Raiders, it's another loss as they now fall to 4-11. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when them in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Yeah. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Most feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not me. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, get before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in the shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All my hot girls yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the dope boys yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front to back, they yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I'm moving the brick. You talk about, now we're doing it, prick. If you in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I copy chromed out, hard top career with a shine. I got some time, name. I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All my hot girls yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the dope boys yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front the back, they yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Mic check, 1, 2, 1, 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do when you show up on the scene with a 2 drew on you and your friend and play a little 2-on-2? If you